Welcome back to our Factorio playthrough, Season 2. Well, last time, as usual, it didn't go to plan. I decided to go for the biters up there, and it was working to start with, and I got deaded in the end. And so I've got as you can see on the screen, I've got a character corpse up there. So I've had to sort of get myself going again. But we had a crisis, and I fixed it. It's a good job. In early in the play, I linked close up some coal, a new coal field, because the coal was absolutely running out, which obviously stopped the boilers, and I couldn't understand why I didn't have any. So what's going on here? But anyway, let's get back to it, and we've taken out a couple of little biter nests, but not enough to warrant. I still think that's the right way. I probably should have. I need the tank really, basically, to warrant to take that out maybe a lot easier. But anyway, just let's get back into it and see what we can do in this play. So I hope you enjoy it. Anyway, so just at the end, I linked up the new copper stream, which is now obviously producing what we need, which is great. Electricity's actually come slightly back again. Now I don't know whether that's to do with having more, more consistent power. Then maybe, I don't know. Although output's not at 100% then, so that may be something that I can solve. So let's just let's get another one online before I actually go anywhere else. And the only trouble is I just haven't got enough copper though, so I'm gonna have to wait for the copper to be done. Although I can steal this copper here. That's good. Because I want a couple of more of these, and I want some more. See, I'm still not sure about this. Well, it may be not then. That may be not that. Oh, I want 4 of them as well, because obviously I need to extend them first. And we are getting there. It's a thing. But like I said, I don't want to. What I don't want to do is basically I don't want to load it back in again and say, oh well, I know that I've died. I want it to be as genuine as you can, because that's only fair in the game. I don't think that makes any difference which are around. I always get confused with that. Because I always feel as if, well, is that the right way? That's not got any power to it, so that's not going to run. We need, obviously, these back again. They have got power to it, I think. So that is a... But what the problem is these don't have power. Which now they do. They'll obviously now, to try and get up to steam, it should hopefully balance that out. See how we do. Now we're up to full steam. It's actually, it looks as if it's pulling... well, electricity patterns are fine now. Maybe that was the problem then. Maybe it wasn't actually that then. Maybe I'm over engineering the problem in the sense of it's the coal situation, because there wasn't enough coal going in the system to be able to do what we needed to do, basically. Which is a bit of a switch, but there you go. I think I've got most of this. Most of that. See, getting the armor and things, that might be the only way to solve this problem. I'm again not too sure. I still need to look into getting another source. You see what I mean? Now we're full. We haven't got... Oh, see, that's going to be a bit of an issue because this cannot cycle through. See, that... Yeah. Now, that's a damn issue. I didn't think of that was going to be... There's far too much sulfur being made, even though there's only... you can see here, there's a lot of sulfur, more sulfur that's being made than actual... if I get rid of that, get rid of all of that... Yeah, that's the only disadvantages of separating them out like that. I'm just going to get rid of that. That's sort of... It's sort of going to solve the problem as long as it gets down to there. Now we do have a box there, which would solve some of the problem. I won't put all of it in there. That's the trouble with this. The sulfur. You don't need a lot of sulfur, but the problem is actually using that sulfur. I think I've only got one sulfur machine as well. How many? What have I got? I've got quite a few of that. Oh, well, that's not really going to get me anywhere, is it? Still could do with a... Sorry about this. I don't want to go up there and start having a go again. If... I'm going on here because it's faster. Now let's scroll out a bit slowly. Thank you. That was giving me the thingies. Mind so. Right, let's go on this one. Yeah, you see the oil patches is definitely less than it should be. I mean, trains might be the only way around that. I don't like the idea of this lot being down there either, as we can see. It looks as if something down there is going to have a go. So I'm going to have to possibly take out that before long, or now. Now, we have got the metal bars. No, because what I've been doing is I've been doing that, haven't I? That'll send the metal bars through there. That's only... Wow, I'm going to get 2. Awesome. Right, let's... If I'm not going to go to the big one, because I haven't got the... I have not got the infrastructure to start sorting that out at all. I'll have a look at taking this one out. I've got the armor. I mean, I know I could get the... I know I could go for the modular one. That's 20 electric. Why do you need 20 electric? But anyway, I see. Now look at this. There's a stone patch there. I might be able to be sly by going through the trees and around that way to be able to slightly protect myself. Have a look at how big this nest is, but I can't really see it because the thing's in the way. But what I'm going to do is, because I don't trust... That's in there, I think. Is it? Yeah. I thought it would have shown up, but it's not showing up. Just... Well, that was... Fishes! I want fishes. Interesting. Oh, I got fish there. Yeah, fishes. Right, that's it. I could actually, what I could do is do that a slightly different way by keeping the fish in my hand. I can't see. Whoop. No, don't do that. I can't see for this little thing being in the way. I don't know where they are. There we go. I know it. Ah, they're only spitters, aren't they? It's these that we think. Oh, that's one nest out of it. Higgs goes rampaging. Right, that's taken that nest down. What we could do to stop it actually, well, I wouldn't say stop it from coming back, but well, that's what it would do. That's that nest. That's not too bad. Let's take this back now. I really have not got enough of armoured to be able to take them out. Yeah, I should have done that with fish. That was... I don't know why I forgot about that. Have the fish in your hand and right click on yourself, which will fix you, but you'll still be able to fire. Can't believe I forgot about it. But, you know, it is what it is. What was that we needed a sticky things for? Can't remember now. There was something I was going to have, but can't remember what it was. It clearly, as I'll go, oh, that's what it was. Later on in there. I think they're coming from here. Oh, that's it. There they are. How many have we made? Oh, well, I don't know. Not done too bad. I've almost got a full, complement back again. But I'm just not making enough. I'm just not making enough steel. That's the problem. The problem is the ore situation is drastically a problem in this. And I can't actually see a way to solve it unless I go and get some more. See, I'm running out. See, that's the problem. If I run out, that'll be the end of everything. So I might as well. I suppose I've got a bit here. Let's redesign that slightly. We've got. Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. There's only 7,000. Well, that'll do. You know what I say? It's better than nothing. It's not as good as something, but better than nothing. All that I put in the last player has absolutely gone. So this was all our oil patch, and you can see it's dwindling into obscurity. I've got 160 there, but there's still 160. That should be 9, right? And that'll be gone. I want to mine this, but the blooming annoying thing is I'd have to separate the stone out. But that might be the only way that I can do it. Obviously now the copper has been semi-solved. As you can see, now I've got an absolute travesty of full copper belts and whatever stuff. I don't need the coal for this, but there's no point me absolutely, because look, I mean, it's only barely running 8 of them. So I know there's let's just have a walk over here. The walk of sort of shame. Well, that's a nice bit of thing there. We could always use a bit of that. I've only got 2 left, so I'll encourage it to make some more. Thank you very much. Yeah, the sulfur you don't tend to use a hell of a lot of sulfur. That's the thing. There's no way to control. Well, it's not actually making any more at this precise moment. That's probably the reason why. It may be worthwhile not going anywhere and just doing this while I think about it. What are they? That's blue. Oh, maybe not then. I need the bars. I don't have the bars. That's the problem. Unless I'm going through here and I can see any bars, but I don't think I can. Everything is as it should be. Red is definitely coming in there. The engines, that's just a phenomenal amount of engines. I really want the... where's the car? See, there's the car. I don't have to worry about engines. I can just steal some. But I really want the tank. I've got the cargo. I've got trains. I've got all infrastructure to get trains to a degree. Now, here's an ore patch here. This isn't too far away. There's a bit of a hoo-ha there, but it's not too difficult, I don't think, to take out. I've got 1 fish. And there's an ore patch down there. Although I could be in slight deep doo-doo there, because I need more fishes. Not 4 fishes. We need more fishes. But it's not too far away to get this. I know I haven't got enough belts, and I know I probably should do this with trains and not. But the trouble is, I need like a ton of stuff for the trains that I don't have at this precise moment. I'm cutting down this bottom because I'm going to go through the bottom section first. Well, I'm going to go through this section first, I suppose. Right, I think that's enough. I think that's enough foliage to be able to get this down here. Found that flipping train away. Stupid tree. Stupid tree. That's going to have to be out the way. I'm going to have to take it... Which way do I want to take it, though? I don't particularly want to take it through everything, but then I don't particularly want it to get in the way. It's at the wrong side. If it's the other side, I'd be quite happy because it's the infrastructure's all here. But I need to find out where I'm gonna send it in. Now, if we look here, it's coming in through this bottom section. If I can get over there, and then it's going up to the top, like here. So it would make sense to run it in this. There's not a lot of this is patchy at the best of times. So it would make sense. Now I know I'm only running it through a... Yeah, that's better. I know I'm going to have to run it through there somewhere. Thank you. Now, I chose a map that had like 65 trillion trees on it. Which is good, because that gets rid of all the... when you're in the early game, when you're burning the stuff, it's good. But it's a flipping annoying when it's... I wouldn't say I'm in the... I wouldn't even say that I was in a later game. I'm in the... Oh, I'm in Crisis mid-game. That's a bit of an issue. Not to worry. We'll solve that. I need to be at least a couple away. Probably should have been a bit further down, but I thought there was nothing else there. I'd forgotten about that little thing there, but it will... I just think in this... Obviously, I've taken that biting nest out down there, which we can now see there's a good bit of space there. I'm having to drive through these trees again. Quite frustrating. I know if you put grenades on them, these would all absolutely just disappear. The baitings get a bit funny with going too far, because you're getting rid of their or natural habitat, which is fair enough. Oh come on! We put the tree in. Just like that kind of it. I'm going to run out of things here, aren't I? I'm definitely going to run out before I get to this section here. So there's no point me going there until I get some more. Let's find the... I think that's it. That's the belts. That's the belt. Right, let's get some of these going. Right, that should be enough, shouldn't it? I mean, there's 800 there. Oh, I'm not actually producing any more. Actually, there's not really much I can produce, to be honest. I haven't got the purple going yet, I don't think. That's another... I need to look at the purple. I think I haven't got the purple. I have got the purple. So does that mean the purple's not running? I need to go and find that out. Oh. Right, this is it's getting there. Flipping trees again. Where is this? This might as well come down here now somewhere. I'm just going to cut this off. And cut this. Oh, another flipping tree. This land is literally trees. Trouble is, and then it says, so I'll do a next one, which I will be. I like this game. It's good. Right. That's got the thing, but I'm gonna need power to it. Because I'm gonna need power to it, I'm gonna send the power from this side. I suppose I didn't really need to do it that way, but. I'm not at the moment going to have any more. I have got 3. So why don't I, why don't I do any of that then? I don't understand why I didn't do any of that. Automation 3. Yeah, see, I can do automation 3. I was probably just doing, there. Let's, because that's just a 1. Mark 2, instance of armor. That you obviously need to get uranium before it will enable itself. That is another blue, so we'll move that in. That's another blue, so we'll move that in. That's armor thing. And it's basically all, well, this can be done. The beacon. Get models to nearby friendly entities. And, yeah, so there's that. Obviously, I've already got the thing going. Processing turns coal into oil products with the use of steam and heavy oil. That's obviously number 2. We'll do that one. We'll do this one. And we can do most of these actually now. So I'll leave that running. Thing is, if I don't leave it running, how are we doing electricity? Oh, electricity fine. See, that's what it was. It must have been the coal situation. It was too sporadic. Which was obviously what the problem was. Right. I want to make sure that I can see all this area for... Even though I thought I got it, but I hadn't got it all. But that there is definitely one that we need to take out. Nope. Now, I know there's not going to be a lot of ore patch on this. Have I done it right? Because I can just get in there. Yeah, see. So, I got 6,000 there. 24... I haven't got a lot of these, like, so, but we'll solve that in a minute. That one's obviously going there and there, I believe. I need to get some more doofusy things. I need a load more of these going in a line. Up, 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 and up, and up. But that's going to obviously transfer back to down there. So that's not too, not too shabby. Our blues are running out. That's because red isn't producing enough, and that's because the plastic is not producing enough. I'll still need to solve that problem. I mean, the only alternative I can think of is sending it on its own belt systems. But it's a real pain, though. This will... Oh, it won't eventually. I'm sorry. This will eventually going to join this. No, it won't. It will now. Obviously, this is slower, but that doesn't make any difference because it's only fast up to there anyway. Right, where's this copper going? It's not going anywhere. It's going in my back pocket. That's what it's going. So they're just going to they're going to run themselves out of copper here, I think. I think it is taking some coal. Yeah, it's taking coal down there. So I might as well. I'm not going to use that though, and I'm going to just send that actual. In. I'll go up to the boilers and shove that in. It won't have an effect. I know eventually I can take this down, this here. It won't have an effect on the immediate effect on this. But it will increase. I also, as you can see here, I have got no red again. So I'm going to need to find out where the red's gone. And I'm going to increase the production of that. I know it's making some somewhere. I know it's here somewhere. Actually, it'll be... It needs the original... Yeah, there it is. There. I was thinking, oh, it needs thingy bells. Look at this. Awesome. I'll take about 1,000. That'll about right. I could actually... I'll tell you what I could do. I've now got an absolute ton of them. I've got loads. I'm going to... we got 4,000. Sheesh. I'm going to actually... do something about this. But I bet I don't have the things to actually do something with that. I do have. This will now give me the... Obviously, that's going to slow itself down. I need a couple of these as well. How are we doing? Have we changed the... Yes, I've got one. That's there. I just need the second one to go in. I don't understand what that's doing there, so we'll get rid of this. Oh, that's that copper thing that I was making, wasn't I? Yeah, that's it. And now isn't any use. Don't even need it to go that way, but it'll just might as well stay. That can go into here. So that now is going full pelt. Like it to go full pelt. Where are you? Here you are. Oh, you've already done that. How do you why it's not working? Oh, I need another one. Not quite sure why I've got that, but... Oh, it was a pass-through to do more, but I'm not actually doing... is that... Now that is actually getting better. Now we see the ore actually now to start filling up the entire lot now. Which will make this better. At least I'll now start to push ahead with everything because I've now fixed a lot of the problems with this. I don't want you to produce. Well, in fact, I suppose you could run your coal down. I could get them to run the coal off, so then I don't have to pick that up. What are we actual? Why are we not actual? Do we? Yeah, it's still. No, it's even faster now. So. Yeah, so to make them, which is I'm gonna have to do. These ones. I need flipping girders again. I always need girders again. You can never seem to produce enough of them. That's producing ore, which should be producing ore, which isn't producing ore because why not? Why are they not producing ore? That's coming through here. That's coming through here. That means me ore patch has dried up. Has this got to here yet? It has. But I did the cardinal sin. Now I'm going to change this. Oh, I'm going to get some more. I don't know how many more I can get without having any... Yeah. Aha, that'll do. Thank you very much. You'll just give me some... Which means I can get a few more. It instantly snaps. It gets me really confused. Right, so that's now increased the ore going through. It's going to be a bit slow. But I'm going to wait till I can... I want to get this one, you see. I want to... Before I go there... Oh, right, that's it. And now, because I've got so many of these, I might as well use them to... You see, the speed increase is quite dramatic. I've got to use it for summer. I might as well just... Because if I don't get this copper solved out, the copper, I said the iron, I should say. Obviously, I'm not producing enough. In fact, actually, while I'm going up there, can I actually produce? Yeah, I can only get a couple. Because I've run out. I mean, thing again, unless I can find some. Unless I can find some around here before I go back down again. No. That is. It's but getting it. Ah, there we go. What are you worried about? What the hell is going on? Why's me thing gone again? I've got no coal again. Why have we not got coal? I fixed that last time. Have they gone and hit my coal reserve up here? Or have I just run out the... Well, that was a lot of coal. Let's have a quick... Yeah, because look at the coal here. It's not actually producing a lot of coal. Or have I done something here that's made it even worse? No, it's... the problem being is this isn't running because it won't run. Because there's no power down there, which there's no coal down there. I have enough coal to set it, but I need to make sure that this is perfectly fine. I haven't got any more. Let's get some more of these, I think. This was the issue that I was going to be worried about. It's a trek and a half up here. What do you do? I mean, we are producing coal, but not a lot, which implies that the coal reserve that is on that right-hand side, which you can see where it's coming from in the mini-map. It's coming all the way around there. could be depleted. Which would make sense, which means this is the reason why this is all out. I want to make sure, that's why I'm running up the... I'm going the line of it, because I don't know. Well, this must be right, because that's fine. So let's go over there. Unless they've decided to... Yeah, see, look at the coal reserve. There's a lot of coal there. Well, I think there's a lot of coal there. It could be to do with... Where's the power coming from? Oh, there it is there. Just looking, where's the power coming from? Yes, this isn't the problem. But look at the coal reserves on here. How much coal reserve have I got? 130 something thousand and 100 So I have got an enormous amount of coal reserves. But I know what I am going to do. Like, that's 200,000. I mean, that's just ridiculous. It's not ridiculous, it's good. For some unknown reason, that's stopped, and I don't know why. I'm doing this because, I mean, obviously I've got 3,000 of these, so I might as well use them somewhere. What my plan is, this is the way things go, is I did say that it was going to be an issue, and I'm thinking it was going to be an issue. I think trains is definitely something that I have to look into to get that down there. Right, that's solved. That will give me a boost from there. I'm not too much worried about this. How much sulfur am I making? I'm only making one flipping sulfur. And it makes an enormous amount of... Yeah, I think getting trains would solve some of this issue, right? You know, we could do a coal train. Look at that, I've still got 2,000. I've only used like 800. The problem being is this is gonna... Now I have to get the coal going. Or what's left of the coal, which isn't that much. Just to start these boilers going, because the trouble is that coal up there, there's 100 and odd thousand, needs a while to go down to get to it. So it's like the chicken and the egg. If I don't get enough coal going until this gets down, then I can't run the boilers. I could do that. That would obviously pace things on there. And now they've started to kick themselves in again. Which means they're running, but I don't know how long they're going to be running before this gets here. Because that's an enormous amount of way before that actually gets there. And once it does get here, it'll solve the problem. Now it is going to rapidly, once it starts to come, it's going to rapidly move down. We haven't seen it yet. That's a long way before this. This is going to be questioned. Now I could put wood in there. I've got quite a bit of wood as well, so I might have to do that as well, just to keep the burners going until this. I still have not seen this coal yet coming down. There's the coal there. It's definitely... Get out of the way. There it is. It's coming, but it's taking its time from the... I'm still a bit worried that it's not enough coal that's going to come down before... I need it to be absolutely tearing itself down there. And I've got 5 left. I might as well just use them. Sorry about this. This is pure Factorio problems issues coming in. But this is the way that it can go. Unless I increase the yield from here, it's just not going to do anything. I've got 200,000 there. I've got 200,000 there. I've got 200,000 there, and I've got that. I can start a new plot. I was wanting this obviously for the steel, but unless I get this going, like, oh, what is that? What do you mean tree? What do you mean can't reach the tree? Oh! Fat fingers. Right, that's added in there. That's now going to be... you can see the power situation. Look at the power. That's the reason why it's going really erratic. But once I've solved the power, I'll not have the problem of it. I need it to pass this by. And it will pass it by. Oh, what's that thing? That's weird. Oh, I had one in there. I'm thinking, oh. In fact, I can go on the belt. What am I doing and not walking on the belt? So, yeah, sorry about this. This is the way things actually go. if you don't solve your power, you you get a problem. It is going to come down, but it's so erratic. I need to boost. I need to boost it. Now, this'll allow it to carry on, but I have no steel. So I can't make more, which means I can't improve it, you know? Yeah, why didn't I do that? I mean, I did do it at the right time, but I didn't do... I should have done about 10 of them, and then that way... you know, if they didn't need them, then it wouldn't have needed them, but that was the... That was my a mistake there. But coal is definitely passing. As long as coal's coming in, I can do what I need to do. I won't do it in this play. But the boiler is... The boilers are definitely not running fast enough. There's not enough. Now I can put some wood in there, I suppose. And I could put some more wood in there. That will obviously start to produce... It'll make it faster. Oh, that's not going to go well, is it? Well, that'll help the logs. That'll help the See, now it's starting to produce more. It's still not producing enough because the power situation is absolutely all over the place. But you can see the coal started to come in. This is so frustratingly annoying. Never mind for you. I think it was for me. I've got obviously some more. Do you know something? It would be worth before. Let's just do this. Right. I'm going to take all this copper out. And now you're going to say, what are you doing that for pigs? That makes no sense, but it does actually. If you think now, I've got 16 of these. Yep, let's go back up and let's sort this. Because I can't make them, you see. I haven't got enough. I haven't got enough of anything. Now we know the copper's coming from this in the mini-map there. That will solve that one. That's not a problem. And I don't I'm not particularly... I can go and solve the... I can go... You see, look, it's erratic. It's still not producing enough to be able to do what we need to do. There's enough there, but I need to increase that by a good... Well, I've got 16. If I can't get 16 going... I've taken them out of the other stores, so I'm now... Oh, now we're... Oh, this is a bit blank. Where's all the rest of it gone? There. It's doing it now. Oof. I'll go this diagonal thing. We need to get up there, and we need to just solve this problem once and for all. Well, this is the plan anyway. It's such a... Yeah, see the core. See, the core is coming. It's definitely coming. And obviously, I've done 2,000 red belts here. And it has to come in an enormous amount of weight to be able to, you know, get it done. But there's not much that I can do. If I can't get this running, I could actually... I think there's an absolute ton on this side as well. Yeah, there's just so much. How can I get them there? Can I get some more? Yes, I can get more on there. I can do it here. It's 39 there. That would have been quite nice to be... Oh, there's a tree somewhere. I can't get past because there's a tree in the way there. Let's go back to the red. Right, that now should start to... That should now really now start to produce enough... no, it won't, because there's this one here that can do it as well. That's, you know, there's hundreds of thousands of coal in this. It's a coal reserve that I'm quite happy about. Yeah, see, now it's producing a lot more, let's put it that way. It's still something that probably, I mean, I've used in the entire... No, I haven't. I've got 6 left. That's still 10. We'll go back and have a look at that. I still need the... I wanted... Well, I've lost the copper now on that section. But it is definitely, you know, the coal is... It's not like it was when I had it before, where I had it in a complete and utter line. But don't forget, it's running... Is it twice as fast as what it was? So unless I'm absolutely digging coal out at an enormous rate, I don't know whether you can actually do speed boosts for the mining. You know, put them speed modules on. But they are absolutely going down there like a house of fire. See, this is the problem. I just don't know how to solve this now. Is how do I get this on this side of the belt? And how do I get that on that side of the belt, but without, like, blocking the sulfur off? Or out, you know, this. Now I've got that's another thing I'm going to have to sort. I just don't know how I can do that. I was alright before, because I had 2 sides. But now I've got it on one side. Unless I mix that in with the coal. Might mix that in with the coal, actually. Do a 50-50. Obviously, now the coal is starting to accumulate, and we are starting to... it is now rapidly sorting itself out, sort of. But anyway... I hope you enjoyed that absolute manic problem. This is the thing. This is I did say in previous call was going to be the problem. I should have. I looked into it, obviously, in a short period of time, but I was just too long before, obviously, I looked into it. I'm just going up here while I'm doing the end stuff, and that was obviously the Achilles heel with this, is the amount that I was actually taking, the amount that I was taking out. I've got, how many have I got left? 2, I think. That will solve the problem to that. Obviously, I still need to... Right, they are going now, but I think they're going at a reduced... Oh, no, they're not going at a reduced rate. Coal is now coming. Right, hopefully you, like I said, you enjoyed that. And it's been an endeavour, let's put it that way, compared to, you know, other players. But this is about learning. This is what Factorio is all about. If you take what you've learned, like I said, in the first season, I pushed it in this. But now I can take what in the second season and make sure some things that I've done that I should have done in this season, in the third one. But anyway, we'll cross that bridge when it comes. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope it wasn't too frustrating, but please let me know about them electric. I mean, it seems to be solved now, but does it make any difference whether you go to the big ones? Does it transfer more power? But anyway, we'll see you again soon. Bye for now.